Welcome to episode 1 of Culturebits. I have to say, recently I've been watching a lot of this one drama called The Romance of Tiger and Rose. It's my recent guilty pleasure. The male lead adds N bonus points, and especially his eyebrows. But anyways, in episode 2, our male lead Han Shuo was just released from prison because our female lead Chen Qianqian tricked her mom, who is the ruler of that country, that she was pregnant, potentially, but also potentially not, with Han Shuo's child. To reward Han Shuo for potentially fathering the child, the mom awarded Han Shuo with many gifts. She awarded him with a jade scepter, a peacock feather fan, teal silks embroidered with mandarin ducks, high quality green tea, a pair of green glass vases, and a neon green bling bling hat. What do these all have in common? The color green, which is the 510 emission wavelength we see on superfolder GFP, which is the fluorescent protein that I'm currently working in my lab. So what is this quotation, quote unquote, fascination with the color green? Actually, everything else in this set could be considered pretty nice gifts in other circumstances, except for one, which is that neon green bling bling hat, or 绿帽子, 绿 meaning green, 帽子 meaning hat. In this scene, you can see Han Shuo doubling over in anger when he sees this gift, because 绿帽子 means that your significant other, usually the wife, has cheated on you. Oof, painful. Another color that comes up in this drama is the color red, specifically in the case of red bean or itsuki bean. In episode 14, our second male lead sends a bucket of red beans to our female lead. Unfortunately, our male lead catches wind of this right as the servant tells Chen Qianqian that, oh, the second male lead has sent you a gift, these red beans. Chen Qianqian tries to, cool down the situation by saying, oh, she just needed some red beans to cook red bean soup or something like that. But Han Shuo becomes super jealous anyways and orders the servant to throw those red beans right back at the second male lead's house. So what's the deal with red beans? Why did Han Shuo get so angry or jealous? It's because there's a reference it's because these red beans have a significant meaning or association or connotation because of this one Tang Dynasty poem reference. The poem is 相思 by Wang Wei. 红豆生南国，春来发几枝。愿君多采撷，此物最相思。The red bean grows in the southern country or down south where Wang Wei's friend is probably at, and this friend is whom Wang Wei is writing this poem to. When spring comes, how many new branches will grow? 发几枝。愿君, I hope that the gentleman, or the friend whom Wang Wei is writing this poem to, 多采撷, can harvest many of these red beans or objects. 此物, this object referring to the red beans, 最相思, most lends itself to the feelings of remembrance, longing, or missing someone. And so because of this poem, 红豆 also have another name called 相思子. 相思 meaning remembrance or longing, 相思子 meaning beans of remembrance or longing. And this remembrance or longing can be both platonic or romantic relationships. In this poem by Wang Wei, it should most likely be referring to the friendship that Wang Wei misses between him and his friend. However, in the case of Han Shuo, he most likely sees it as some kind of romantic feelings that the second male lead has towards the female lead. Anyways, I just think this is a pretty fun reference to know, and it's also pretty romantic and cute if somebody ever gives you red bean incorporated jewelry or something, because not only would it be a unique gift that's probably a lot cheaper than flowers, beans are like $2 a bag at my local supermarket with at least 100 beans per bag versus $2 for one flower. And it also means that that person is pretty well versed in Chinese poetry and culture, so more brownie points. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Culture Bits and see you next time.